Hello everyone, I'm Lost, and welcome to another episode of Weapon Spotlight, and today we are talking about the Bloodhound Fang. And you know what, let me just show you guys the clip right there. Isn't that one of the most dramatic and awesome kills in the entirety of this game? Look, everybody knows about the Bloodhound Fang. This weapon is one of the strongest early game weapons that you can have. In fact, it was my very first invasion weapon. I didn't understand the game to begin with. I was hitting them and I was thinking, why am I doing so little damage? And then I did one weapon art and it absolutely destroyed them. Yeah. And I feel like a lot of you guys probably had similar experiences. As far as the moveset goes, it is whatever. Honestly, I have never been a big fan of the giant curved sword. Giant curved sword? Great! No, curved greatsword. God damn it, I don't know why that was so far inside of my brain. I forgot it again. Curved greatsword moveset is kind of boring. Now, it has this kind of funny charge attack. If you charge it up twice, it does this. Maybe I'll make a video on that. But other than that, it's not that much fun to me. That being said, the weapon art is perhaps one of the best, as in one of the greatest and most fun to use in the entire game, and you'll see that in the invasions. As far as damage goes, it actually has a lot of damage. I did 39 strength and 53 dexterity. I'm actually at level 138. I generally do 125, but I forgot to level back down, so here we are. I do almost 800 damage, and I also have infused in my Flask of Wondrous Physics the dexterity knot. And if I drink that, we'll go even further beyond to 821. And imagine I'm doing the weapon art that has so much damage and using the Shard of Alexander. You'll see how broken this thing is. Well, I say broken, but most things in Elden Ring can be considered broken. It's just one of many things that does a shit ton of damage. Anyways. Let's just get to the invasion, shall we? Oh, I only did one take of this intro. This is what you get. And the first invasion is in the snow-covered Castle of Sol. Now, I do realize here that all of my enemies have some kind of magic attack, so I drink my Crimson World Bubble Tear, ensuring that nothing that they do to me will damage me for about 15 seconds. And I take advantage of that and absolutely get one of them murdered. And a second one of them murdered. That quickly can we thin the herd, so now it's only the host and me. And oh my god, guys, this weapon does so much damage. Of course, now that it's run out, I need to be a little bit more careful, but I have the man on the run and I have him dead. That is one hell of a way to start the video, in my opinion. Another invasion, this one was kind of cinematic because I was just standing there waiting for the enemies to come attack me like I'm a boss or something. Now, he just runs straight into me. I hit him once with the weapon art and that man dies, and I get the assist from the frog man. I gotta appreciate that. Moving on, we are in another area that I generally don't get a lot of invasions in. I have said this so many times, but my god, the newest patch basically saved Elden Ring for me. Now I'm looking around for the enemies, and there they are. I was kind of hoping that I would be able to plunge them, but that won't be the case. I notice a big-ass dragon face. That's never good, so we run away, hoping to get enough distance between them and me. Now, I don't understand why I'm not eating my bolus at the moment. Maybe I'm thinking, well, he didn't make me toxic, so I can just run away, or rotted, I suppose. Now, when it comes to weapon art versus weapon art, I win. And now something interesting happens. He disappeared he disconnected. Generally, I don't know whether people disconnect or if it's a server thing on FromSoft's side, because the servers have been very bad for a while now. But that one, I think, was a legitimate disconnect. Now, I decided to wait until these guys were done with fighting the dragon, because I wanted a solid fight here. And interestingly enough, it didn't turn out to be a solid fight, because I immediately killed that guy. Of course, the Phantom were like, he's doing the wiggle of respect, and I have to appreciate that. I encountered the Schlorpa, who is doing something to that lady. He's throwing rocks at her, and so he's, okay, well, he's not throwing rocks at her anymore. He cut her down. I'm not entirely certain what happened there. He doesn't give a shit, though. He goes directly for me, and it is now a fight. Now, this fight had a little bit of a delay to it, so I had to be a little clever. As you can see, a bunch of my hits, or at least, yeah, there you go, is a little bit, well, now I'm just absolutely bonking him, but a bunch of my hits are a little delayed, which is frustrated. Now, this is perhaps one of the earliest invasions I did, and I kind of forgot how to pull off the moves here. I didn't remember, how do I jump forward? I thought I just double pressed the weapon art button, but of course not, it's a heavy attack. So, yeah, there you go, I did it twice. And now I have a blue against me as well, which is not great. I don't understand. Oh, there we go. I am learning. I don't understand how I avoided that lightning, but it is what it is. So I decide to drink some of my juices. Actually, I decided not to do that because he was super close to me. I needed to get some of my blue juice back because I was running out of focus points. Now, the host is being nice to me at the moment. Staying away. I don't think he did that on purpose, but I did manage to kill the blue, and so it's just me and him again. And it's man against man. I'm not entirely certain what weapon he has. Is that the war pick? I think it is. That is actually really cool. I didn't really focus on that. But here you can see the delay, which is super frustrating. But I actually managed to hit somebody with the second swing of the second charge attack of the heavy. Words are difficult to use, to say sometimes. Now, this fight has gone on for a little bit, and I'm not running out of juice exactly, but I feel like it is a battle of the trades here, and I'm running out of focus points. And if something doesn't happen very soon, I will be on the back foot. And as you can see, I am certainly on the back foot. I need to heal right now, and he comes in. Lucky for me, though, he kind of backs off, and there we go. And we have a man to help us out here. He comes in with... Oh my god, what is that? Another blue. That is very much unfortunate, because I have no extra health. And can I actually manage? No, the blue comes in, stabs me in the back. That was unfortunate. Very much so. But it's not a... This weapon is really good, but it's not a automatic win button. Because people, if they see you do the weapon art, they do have an opportunity to escape. Another fight where there are 3 people against me, and here I must admit I am kind of throwing out the weapon art a little willy-nilly because I'm hoping to just murder one of them before all of them can converge on me and rip me to pieces. I'm even... Oh, here we go. Come on! Oh, yes! No! That was certainly a series of events. I'm not entirely certain how to feel about that, because I felt like I should have hit him the first time, and then the second time, I wasn't. Look, I got really nervous, and I get in a fantastic, absolutely awesome weapon art. I'm almost dead, though. I need to back off. I need to run away. I need to get some healing. Now, he's running after me. I was kind of afraid that he would really push me, and if he had pushed me, his friend could have killed me rather easily. But I got my health back up. I'm using my Wondrous Physics Flask, hoping that he would do some magic damage to me. He did, and the guy just jumps off. I have to admit, I got that one for free. So now it's just me and Estella here, I believe. Now, Estella is also having a bit of a unfortunate connection. I think the reason why I have such unfortunate connections is because I tend to record these things during times when not a lot of my people close to me are active. Which, look, I'm not using that as an excuse. I'm just saying that is the explanation here why I'm not able to connect as frequently, which does sound like an excuse, doesn't it? Oh well, whatever. We trade a few hits here, and I realize at this point this might take a little while. If I'm not able to connect, if I'm not able to hit that person enough times, then he's just going to, or she, my apologies, my lady, is going to out-trade me. I felt at this point I need to get a little lucky, although that was a good jump attack. I could kind of read the situation right here. Since I am using, you know, basically a great curve. Oh, thank God that person died. Since I'm using a great curved sword here, I don't have a lot of different options. I simply have the weapon art and the swings. Now, we could supplement this weapon with different things here, but I didn't want to do that, not for a weapon spotlight. And here we go again. I showcased this earlier, I'm going to showcase this again. I entered this invasion, I realized that there are two horned beings firing at this elite Albineric, and I get hit in the head as well, and I'm like, I feel like I need to be I need to have some solidarity here, and so we switch over. There will be Albineric versus, it's Team Albineric versus Team Horn. Now, then again, this guy changes things up, and I'm not about that. This guy's a fake. Now, I know I realize I just put on a mask, but that guy feels more fake to me. I don't care. And here we go. I jump in, hit him there, jump forward, and oh, that's so good. I have to upload that thing alone. Now, they were dropping some stuff. I'm kind of curious about what they were dropping, so I tried to pick them up, but it did not happen at all. So, we were fighting here, and the other Albineric doesn't seem to be doing much. He's throwing rocks. Okay, fantastic. And I get a weapon art off to the end there, and I win. And suddenly, we are in a cave. I felt a little lucky here, because the host and his phantoms, they were separated. And I got the backstab. Well, not exactly the backstab, more like the backslice, but, you know, it's all the same. I get stuck in a hole there. Here one of the best things this game has to offer comes into play, at least for PvP, the combos. If you didn't know, the R1 combos do not go on indefinitely. They generally have a 5 or 4 hit combo, and there's an opening between the end of a combo and the beginning. In Dark Souls 3, there was just an endless series of R1s, and I really enjoy that in this game. So that opens things up. I got a few hits in, and eventually I managed to trade my way to the victory. Well fought, sir. Well fought. From one damp and dank situation to the next, this one is less great though, because, you know, we are currently surrounded by poo. Out of all of the places to fight, this must be the very worst. Look at that. I got a face full of feces. And these guys are pretty well equipped. I did manage to get one of them, right? I did do that. And I was hoping that would end the whole situation, but it did not. I did manage to get a good hit in on him, and I did manage to get another good hit in there. And I wanted to get that, but unfortunately he rolled into me. That attack is so difficult to avoid. Oh, but I do still love it. I can't say anything bad about the sheep attack or the goat attack, because, you know, it's amazing. I do manage to get another brilliant kill in with that one. I think the heavy attack after the weapon art is just so smooth, man. and another man down. And a bunch of people are dead. Wow, I have to say, the weapon art is so satisfying to use. Whether you kill them on the first part or whether you kill them on the second part. It is amazing. Now, I don't enjoy the general moveset of it. So, as an invasion score, I will give this weapon 8.97. And if you disagree with me, put it in the comments. Maybe you think this is a 8.96 or 8.99. I'm very curious to see what your opinions on the matter is. Now, remember to subscribe or I will shank you in the throat. Kisses!